energy resource institutes, training and educating customers, I always a hankering just get into the training side of the business and the consulting, educating customers. So I always think that as a service provider, you go out and you always, execution's crucial to building your brand and building your reputation. But we see so many times customers could do so much better if they knew enough, right? In order how to manage specialty contractors, specialty craft. So when COVID hit and all of a sudden no one needed a consultant anymore. So I carried on with the training and doing some additional training modules that I wanted to get done.
Okay.
I partnered up with Randy, a good friend, because I have the industry knowledge, but it doesn't mean I know how to train people.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I know how to write training programs that's conducive to learning.
Right.
So I teamed up with Randy, who's a learning and development specialist, and we started putting programs up online, as well as some of the consulting modules can tie into, which has led to us being contracted by some of the code groups to help them write training modules, training programs, so and certification. So that's certainly been, it's been worth the effort just for that alone, right? Now that some of the code groups wanted to get to a certain certification level, but they didn't have the means to do it, they didn't have the expertise to do it. We sort of created that avenue for them when we built the company. So they had sort of support that they could bring in third party where they needed.
So it's interesting that I know exactly what you do.
Yeah, and it's one of them niche little market. You don't learn about it at school, right? You know, but heat, right? So the understanding how heat transfers, once you know that, getting the different types of applications down is pretty easily taught, right? You've got convection and radiant heat, which is primarily what we use, and then you've also got conductive heat that will transfer through the metal. So that's your three key heat transfers, right? So, but then you've got the method of applying them, application, and there's various different ways to do that, and then controlling it in accordance with the specifications, which are getting tighter and tighter, and it's making the industry get better. Right. It's driving them towards companies like we have for the training and certification. They need to get their people better and bring them up to a level that they understand the nuances of these new tighter specifications. So it's working out. It works out really well. You know, it also helps me with our craft, right? Gives them the stuff that I know that you don't normally get a chance to do when you own a business. You know, the thing that gets least attention is the training program, right? Because you're too busy, right?
Exactly.
So now that I have that and I build it and I've got an avenue to easily feed it to them, that they can learn at their own pace without having it forced on them. So it's working out really well. One business has helped feed the other one to give me good quality craft to go out and execute in the field.